Well, church, it's been a great day. As we were talking about impact teams, one of the impact teams that we have is our partnership with Rogers. Now, this is the 11th year with Rogers Academy, and we've just left the small team praying for teachers, praying in the hallways, and just trying to bless teachers the best way we can. And we are blessing in practical ways every weekend, feeding about 175 children on the weekend, and then addressing any emergency needs that teachers and students have through the year. But we're going to be asking really powerful questions like we did today with the teachers, which is, what do you see God doing? And man, it was beautiful hearing what God was doing in this school over the last year, and we just expect for more. But also, like, if God had his way, what would he want to do? If he just got everything that he wanted, what would like full shalom look like in this school? And then how would you want the church to be involved in that? What part could we play? And then just some practical next steps. So we have practical next steps, looking for mentors for Rogers Academy this year. But in every single area of the church, we're going to be forming these impact teams around these questions of what is the Father doing in these groups, from young families to youth to all kinds of activities in the church and outside the church, worship teams and renewal and prayer. We're going to be asking, what is the Father doing? And then if God got his dream, if full shalom came, if all the fruits of the Spirit were there, what would God's dream be for this area? And then what are the practical steps that we can take next, and what do we want to give our word to? So we have great hopes, not just for this impact team in partnership with Rogers, but for child discipleship in general, all kinds of things that are happening, from administration to serving in the community in practical ways, and Christmas caroling, all those things. This is what we're up to this year, looking for how Mission Vineyard can make an impact together as a community. So I invite you, there's a form, there's a link in this video that you can click and just look through all the different ways that we're going to be having conversations. We're going to be having conversations. Click if you want to be involved in the conversation that asks, what would God's dream be here? And how can we join in practical ways? All right. Thank you so much. Keep praying for Rogers Academy and for Mission Vineyard as we go into this journey of impact teams.